Weekend is on deck, and so is nighttime baseball from Petco Park in San Diego's Gaslamp District. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Diego Padres. With Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa and D-Row, a major league debut on tap in this one for a guy that comes pretty highly regarded as a prospect.
He does, Matty. I think there's several reasons to be excited about this kid and what he might do in his career at the big league level. I know his nerves have got to be running high right now, but no matter how he performs today, should be fun to see how he develops and if he can establish himself as a solid big leaguer moving forward.
Chris Lantigua, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win. Every single time he goes out there, he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Salvador Asensio is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Guys, the Swingin' Friars as they take the field here tonight. They're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
The count now at 2-1. And the pitch. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Salvador Asensio has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Casilla will get there as he tracks it down deep in foul territory for out number 1.
Batting third, the center fielder, Francesco
So stepping in is Francesco Irizarry, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First pitch of the AB now, and he takes ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
Still 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
From the belt, the pitch. Milt Reed is at the plate as he watches ball 1. He's running in there. Now the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. We're back at Petco Park in just a moment. Johnny Covington is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut 1 time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Now to the plate, Manny Lopez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Irizarry has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Batting second, the 3rd baseman, Jay Theophanopoulos.
Next to hit is Jay Theophanopoulos. First pitch of the AB now. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondbacks squad as they begin play here tonight. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping 1 on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least 1 pitch that they...
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Padres down in order. We are still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first. first baseman, Milt Reed.
Milt Reed.
Now the pitch.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Popped him up. Reyna will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Michael Jung.
And now Michael Jung. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. Jung, a 32-year-old veteran. He's in year one of a new 3-year deal.
I know this ain't a ton of job security, but it's certainly better than a 1-year deal. A 2 to 3-year deal puts yourself in a position where you can really invest in this team.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting sixth.
And now here is Manuel Escobar.
Manuel Escobar.
Here's the first pitch. Had him reaching that time. It's strike one. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. No score here as we play inning number 2. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Up with it, Hopper, but he's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first after the strikeout. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning.
Galindo.
Next, it'll be Kendrick Galindo. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Casilla will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Arizona. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Alexi Casilla.
For the Padres, the right fielder, Alexi Casilla.
Now here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
2-1. 3-1 now.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not vary out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Now into the box, Luis Tahara. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Now the 2-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike one.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Irizarry will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting sixth, the catcher, Will Hopper.
Stepping up is Will Hopper. Now here's the first offering. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
In the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now, as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might proved to be costly.
Here comes the 1-2. Weakly hit towards first. Scooped up, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting seven.
Striding in is Bobby Dodson, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on the way. Swing and a shot toward right center. And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And he'll get there with a 2-out triple.
Man, the pitcher was this close to getting out of the inning and leaving that runner stranded. But the guy standing on third had other ideas, driving in the first run of the game.
At the plate, Steven Maldonado, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Here's the 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Irizarry finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. 1 for the Padres in the inning, and it comes on the RBI triple. We've played 2. It's 1-0 San Diego. Leading off the inning, it'll be Ramon Cruz, and they could use a spark from him here. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all.
1 ball, 1 strike the count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Now at the plate, Kenji Yamaguchi. And the pitch. Up and in for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. That evens it up 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Swing and a line drive. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Salvador Asensio.
Into the box, Salvador Asensio, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The windup and the 0-1. Well. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Reined in. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Now it'll be Enrique Samuels, who was an early round selection in the draft a while back, and now he's here for his first major league at-bat.
You know, Matty, this is a guy who had to work at his craft, iron out some things down in the minor leagues. He wasn't a can't-miss prospect in the draft. And these are the guys that make the organization smile when they show up.
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Though he was always projected as a future major leaguer, actually getting to stand in for your first big league at-bat is no small feat. You got to think he's really happy to be here, of course.
Yeah, Matty, he's certainly happy to be here. If he can feel his legs, the nerves are definitely going right now. This is when you have to slow the moment down, hopefully shrink the stadium, and bring it back to wiffle ball in your backyard. It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
The batter, the designated hitter.
The plate now is the designated hitter. Manny Lopez flew out last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
The 0-1.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Working for the punch out and the offering, and he got him.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Jay Theophanopoulos will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Samuels, base runner at first with one out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a move over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. The 2-1 home. Taken, strike two.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Three and two now.
Got to execute a good pitch right here. Runner at first is probably going to be on the move, and you got one of the better hitters on their team up at the plate.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this is on the ground to first. Could be two. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Padres lead it. Digging in, the switch hitter, Eric Russ. He flew out in his last debut.
Eric.
Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Swing and a line drive. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Standing in now, Francesco Irizarry. A runner at first with no outs here. Fouled off.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Up next to the Diamondbacks.
So next to bat will be Milt Reed. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Now batting, catcher Michael Jung.
At the plate now, Michael Jung. And that misses for ball 1. He popped out in his first trip. The 1-0. Misses off the plate.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Fouled away. The 2-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And a full count now, 3-2. And it's fouled away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
The batter, number 7.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Manuel Escobar.
He's set, and the pitch. Manuel Escobar is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Escobar is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. And he fouls this one off.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Here comes the 1-2. Russ on third. Reed at second. Jung at first. 1 gone. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. So now into the box is Kendrick Galindo, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. A ball and no strikes.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit, and not in time as the run scores. And the second run will score as well.
Boy, that'll cure being down by a run. Big 2 RBI base hit right there, D-Road, to give his team the lead.
Yeah, he flipped the script on that one, Dan. They were losing by 1. Huge knock right there. Hopefully the pitcher goes out and attacks.
In now, Ramon Cruz, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
3-0 to him now. And that's in there. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
A little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Kenji Yamaguchi stands in as he looks at ball one here. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Swing and a blooper down the right field line. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw to the plate. On to second, but he's in safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Salvador Asensio.
Into the box now, Salvador Asensio, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. The set and the 1-1. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the Padres 1. Ready now is Miguel Reyna. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
0-1 the count. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And he struck him out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And he's going to make the catch. Oh, and he paid the price for it, too, as he crashes into the wall.
Now batting.
So next to hit is Luis Tahara. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Good curveball. Strike 2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
That misses. 1-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Long run for the right fielder, and no one will track it down. Here's another 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Got to believe you got to work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
Asensio is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail it 4-1. Now to the plate, here is Eric Russ. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit, or if he's able to put this behind him.
Brady Perez is out from the bullpen now, as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Fouled off. Ready with the 0-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The 0-2 once more. Fouled away. The 0-2 delivery.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Hopper recovers, but the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway.
Francesco
Stepping in next, Francesco Irizarry. Struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. And pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and it's way up there to the top of the Western Metal Building. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
At the plate, Milt Reed. And a ball 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
3-0 now. 6 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4. Next, here is Michael Jung. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Reed on at first. Nobody out. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher. Here now the 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Chopped to third. Tough to get to. He's got it to second for one. On to first to complete the double play. So his day over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the San Diego starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone. But something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. But the Diamondbacks pick up a couple courtesy of this 2-run home run. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. All the way up and down the lineup, he said he's seeing swings break down and result in soft contact. He said some of that is pitch selection, some of it is poor swing mechanics, and some of it is a lack of focus. But either way, the message down here is that they need to find ways to make adjustments in the box, guys.
Leading up for the
All right,
Padres,
thanks, Heidi.
the catcher,
First pitch on its way.
Hopper.
Will Hopper stands in as he looks at a called strike. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Popped high in the air. Reed waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Up next to the
Next
Padres,
up is
the
Bobby
first baseman,
Dodson.
Bobby Dodson.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball one. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Russ is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, the left
So
fielder,
now to the plate, Steven
Steven
Maldonado.
Maldonado.
Now here's the first offering. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Padres down in order. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the D-backs offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was
Leading
very
off for the
pleased with the
Diamondbacks,
quality of their
the
at-bats.
third
He said
baseman,
he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit
Galindo.
hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
All right, Heidi, thank you. 2-0 now. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Still even at 2-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Ramon Cruz, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Hard on the ground towards short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter.
Up next for Arizona, Ramon Cruz singled in his last at-bat. And now the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. At the plate now is Kenji Yamaguchi. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. First pitch of the AB on its way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Now to bat, Enrique Samuels worked a walk his first time up.
The Padres, the center fielder,
here it comes.
Enrique Samuels.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
3-1 the count now. In there, and it's full 3-2.
If he's able to locate that 2-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 one more time. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. So he comes up empty in his first major league at-bat.
I know he was expecting more, but that's a win. If you can put the ball in play, your first big league AB, and you're able to get that adrenaline and the nerves out of you, that's a win right there.
Manny Lopez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Swing and a liner. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
The third baseman,
Next to the plate for the Padres, Jay Theophanopoulos. First pitch on the way.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
behind 0-2 now.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this two-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Way outside. 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at that, is this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Russ will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail 6-1. Digging in will be Salvador Asensio, grounded out in his last at bat.
Right fielder, Salvador Asensio.
Now here's the first offering. High and deep down the left field line, and foul. Swing and a liner. Samuels patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Now batting, left fielder, Eric Russ.
Up next, Eric Russ. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th, as now there are 2 away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Ready to take his hacks again. Francesco Irizarry lasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat. From the stretch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They lead it 6-1. Humberto Armas gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 27, Humberto Armas.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Miguel
The second
Reyna.
baseman, Miguel Reyna.
First pitch on its way.
Inside, ball 1.
And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. Line towards center field. Irizarry is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Alexi Casilla.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Alexi Casilla. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter.
So the next to bat will be Luis Tahara. First pitch of the AB now. Curveball, and it misses in the dirt for ball one. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Here's the pitch.
That's ball three.
Will Hopper would be next. Now the 3-0 offering is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Irizarry able to track it down for the third out. Padres down in order. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Milt Reed. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Reed.
Derek Sonnenberg is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Derek Sonnenberg.
Now here's the pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The catcher, number 33, Michael.
Into the box, Michael Jung. First offering on its way. 1 out, nobody on. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate is Manuel Escobar. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Bottom of the inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Will Hopper.
The catcher, Will Hopper.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
High in the air out to center field. Irizarry is underneath this one. 1 gone.
Now batting.
Next to dig in, Bobby Dodson. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the fourth time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
And now in the box, Steven Maldonado. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Into the box, Enrique Samuels. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder. Two balls and a strike. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for San Diego. They trail 6-1. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Kendrick Galindo.
Kendrick Galindo.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now here's the pitch. Line towards center field, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Stepping in now, Ramon Cruz, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Galindo gets his lead at first, nobody out. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Full count still. Payoff pitch one more time. On the ground to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. So a long at bat has a positive dividend when all's said and done.
Yeah, absolutely. They're not all beauties in the box score. He's able to get that ball through the left side for a base hit. Way to grind it out.
Standing in now, Kenji Yamaguchi. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 1, here it comes.
1-1.
None out, runners at first and second. Lifted into center field. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Sean Varela enters the game with one gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 34, Sean Varela.
First pitch on its way. Salvador Asensio comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the left fielder, Eric.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Eric Russ. And their runners at the corners now. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Down and away, ball 1. Fouled off. Misses, ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Fouled away. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Now on 3 and 2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 3-2 one more time. Grounded to third. On to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They lead it 6-1. Diego Cabrera will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Manny Lopez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 148 for his career. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
That's why you got to pay attention in the on-deck circle. He was calibrating his heater right there, checking out the off-speed stuff, and he didn't wait around. First time he's seeing him, didn't matter. He took him deep.
Up next to the Padres, the third baseman.
So now to the plate, Jay Theophanopoulos, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
Outside, 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. A payoff pitch one more time. And that's outside. He lost in ball 4.
Now back to second baseman, Miguel.
Next it'll be Miguel Reyna. He's set. Here it comes. Theophanopoulos aboard here at first with nobody out. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Next to hit, Alexi Casilla.
Right fielder, Alexi.
First pitch on the way. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. As a look, now the pitch. 2-2 is a changeup that misses 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. Ricky Macias comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. So here is Luis Tahara, and these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Yeah, 1 a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get 1 knock a day, find a couple barrels. He having to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You have kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
In now, Will Hopper. Still only 1 out in the inning. He'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. There, on to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. And stepping in, Bobby Dodson. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
As a look, now the pitch. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Hey, this is... isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
San Diego down to their final strike. And another foul ball. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. Arizona took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Johnny Covington earns his first win of the season, permitting only 1 hit in 6 complete innings. Chris Lantigua was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for the ballgame tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks, 6 runs,